Shalom, shalom. Welcome to the Art Training School. Tonight, I would like to talk to you about discipleship, what it means to be a disciple. All right, I guess every Christian has heard this word before, disciple. But in reality, what does it mean? When we say somebody is a disciple, what does it actually mean? Alright, the Bible says in the book of Acts that the Christians, the disciples were first called Christian in Antioch. That was the first time that the word Christian was used in the Bible. But the interesting thing is that the Bible says the disciples were called Christians. What does it mean? It means that it's only disciples who are called Christians. It also means that if you are not a disciple, then you are not a Christian, or you can't call yourself a Christian. Does it make sense? Alright, so who is a disciple? Are you a disciple? Have you committed to being a disciple? That is the question to you today. So, from the Cambridge Dictionary, a disciple is someone who believes in the ideas and philosophy of somebody else, and then he walks daily in that. He practices it, he lives by it on daily basis. This is something he does every day, and that is who we say a disciple is. Alright, so in context, the Bible says Jesus had disciples, 12 of them. What did Jesus do? The Bible says Jesus spent 3 years with these guys. He trained them. They didn't go to school. But by virtue of spending time with Jesus, they learned so many things. And they became like Jesus. The Bible says that everything they did was like Jesus. They were able to do almost the same thing that Jesus did. Alright, so if we call ourselves Christians, in other words, disciples, then it means that we should be able to do what Jesus did. Our lives need to be like Jesus. How we talk need to be like Jesus. Our way of thinking need to be like Jesus. Our mindset and everything need to be like Jesus. That we can say we are disciples. Alright, another word that can be used instead of saying disciple is apprentice. Alright, I believe this word is very similar or very commonly used every day. And it's very familiar to you, right? Okay. So, when somebody is an apprentice, what do we see about the person? What we see is that the person gets committed and then he spends time with somebody, and then he learns a trade or a skill, a talent or something. And then after some number of years, he acquires that skill and he's able to do the same thing his master did. And that is what it means to be a disciple. So if we are disciples spending time with Jesus, it means that after being a Christian or a disciple for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you should be able to do what your master does. Alright, what did Jesus do? The Bible says he went about every village and he preached the gospel, the good news. He cast out demons and then he healed the sick, he raised the dead. And that is the same thing we are supposed to do in our church today. We call ourselves Christians and we call ourselves disciples. Now we need to walk as our master walked. If we are not like Jesus, then I'm sorry to tell that we are not Christians and we are not walking like Jesus. The deeds of Jesus, the actions and everything that Jesus did need to be seen in us. Alright, my question to you tonight is, are you a disciple or you are something else? Alright, okay, I will see you in the next video and we will continue our series on discipleship. Alright, for now, God bless you. God bless you. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye.